Hard to believe it's been 5 years since one of the worst severe thunderstorm events in United States recorded history struck eastern Iowa. Images from that day, like this video of the derecho of August 10th, 2020, pounding Marion with triple-digit wind gusts, are still vivid memories in the minds of those in the storm's path. From the morning hours when storms developed, seeing the threat for strong winds, and that threat could continue into eastern Iowa too. To midday as the storms entered eastern Iowa. We have a potentially pretty serious severe weather situation over the next few hours here in eastern Iowa. Let's get straight to pinpoint Doppler radar. August 10th, 2020 would go down as a day many won't forget. A lot of trees, so there has been widespread damage with these storms in central Iowa, and they continue moving to the east.
But again, potentially 100-mile-per-hour winds. As the system continues to progress to the east, that will cause damage.
A derecho that caused over $13 billion in damage cut across the state in a matter of hours. Its devastation will be felt for days, weeks, even years. This is our Marion City Cam. Very intense winds moving into the Marion area right now. That is, you see a power flash on the left side of the screen. There's more power outages in the Marion area. Expect damage. If you're not in shelter now, you got to get away from those windows, get away from those outside walls. That is very intense wind.
Let's just stick
in
with
the Marion area right now.
You can see that blowing around. That's what we talked about with debris. This is an 80-mile-an-hour wind, likely moving through downtown. Someplace there's debris blowing through the downtown area, which we don't often see. Then the strong winds continue, and some powerful winds up to 70 miles per hour in Anamosa, in Central City, in Center Point, up toward Walker.
Eastern Iowa is no stranger to derechos. In fact, we see one every year or two at most. We are in definitely the favored area. But one like August 10th, 2020, where it reached an estimated 100 to 140 miles per hour, that's unlike anything in living memory for many.
We've been actually trying to make our way back downtown from northwest Cedar Rapids for about an hour now, and we haven't been able to do that at all. One of the reasons has been these roads are simply impassable.
Seeing a lot more and more damage. This is definitely going to be a storm for the history books here in Cedar Rapids,
to say the least. And measured wind gusts from that day peaked in Atkins at 126 miles per hour. Van Horn not far behind at 120. LeGrand off to the west on Highway 30, 106. And so the Canary and the coal mine as storms rolled east. Marshalltown and Albion in Marshall County, both just shy of 100 miles per hour measured. Now, the National Weather Service did have an outline of where these storms moved. Let's see if I can pull that up again. Well, it's not going to load, but there was a broad swath of 100+ mile-per-hour winds all along Highway 30 as the storms moved east. And of course, they left behind that trail of damage. We'll have much more throughout the week, as we detailed just before the break, culminating in that special Thursday evening, 6:30 here on KCRG TV 9.